Hello, this is the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Thank you so much for tuning into this video on substitution. Substitution is when we get an expression like this and we substitute, we exchange a pronumeral, i.e. a letter, for a value, like a number. So let's look at this first question here. If x equals 2, evaluate this expression here. Evaluate just means give the value of. So all I'm going to do is take my expression 3 outside of 5 minus x, and I'm going to replace x with 2. So you can use your calculator for this if you want. So remember, no operations written, it means times. This is 3 times 3, which of course gives you 9. So let's look at the second one here. So x equals minus 3, we're going to give the value of this here. So it's the same sort of idea. I'm going to take my expression and everywhere I see an x, I'm going to replace it with minus 3. So I'll rub out this first x here and replace it with minus 3. And I'm going to rub out x here and replace it with minus 3. But of course, 6x means 6 times minus 3. Now you need to make sure you follow this point here. Whenever you're substituting a negative into your calculator, you need brackets around that negative substitution. So I need to put brackets here and here. So if you don't put brackets here and you write it like this in your calculator, you'll get the wrong answer. So if you square negative 3, if x is negative 3, x squared should be a positive, because when you square a negative, you get a positive. It should be positive 9. But if you write it like this, you'll get negative 9 in your calculator, because it will do the 3 squared first. Whenever you substitute a negative, put brackets around that negative number, and then you won't go wrong. So the answer you should get here is 0. So this third one is very similar, except now it's a minus x squared. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take our expression, and everywhere I see an x, I'm going to replace with minus 3. So I'll just rub out the x's and write minus 3. Now again, I am substituting a negative, so I need brackets around the minus 3. So when I'm substituting, I put the brackets here. I don't put the bracket in front of this first minus, because I didn't substitute, it was already there. So minus x squared is always less than or equal to 0. You get a negative number if you substitute x is minus 3 into here. You get minus 9. That's what you should get. So if you put this on your calculator, you should get minus 18. So make sure you put all of these on your calculator, make sure you got the right answer. All right, let's do the last one, and now we are substituting in two values, one a positive, one a negative. So we're going to evaluate a minus a squared b. So this a is a positive, so a squared will be positive, and b, because it's a negative, will make a squared be negative. We have a positive subtract a negative. And when you subtract a negative, then you're adding. So I should get a positive answer. Positive subtract a negative always gives you a positive answer. So let's substitute a for 4 and b for minus 3. So I've got minus a squared times b. I'll just put the brackets around. So show this step, substitution, so even if you get the wrong final answer, you will get at least some marks. So I should get 4 minus 48, which gives me positive 52, and I'm done. All right, thank you so much for tuning into this video. This has been the luckiest maths teacher in the world. Have a great day.